Look at him already on his phone. The boys are back. 19th
The
Green
boys are back in
Podcast. Second episode, man.
Mm-hmm.
I thought last week was great, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get canceled off the Lounge Network.
Oh, I got so many people say that.
Juan
like,
said
you're
we're both
fired.
Yeah.
Juan fires everybody, including himself, every week.
Yeah, I've been fired before, for sure, by Juan.
Hey, real quick before we start, let's talk about our sponsors. One is One Call Technology, obviously leader in telecommunications. Give them a call, 615-656-1343. And then also Fanatics, which we love because they have top-notch merch for everything. It doesn't matter what kind of merch you want, whether it's college sports, NBA, golf. You guys go hit up on Twitter in our link in our bio. There's a link that goes straight to golf apparel in there. So take advantage of whatever discount code they have. Sometimes it's free shipping. Sometimes it's – I saw something last week, dude. It was crazy. It's like 65% off the entire store of Fanatics. Now,
yeah,
I'm sure it's not like a jersey. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to give you 65% off like a $300 authentic jersey. But
yeah. Nike don't play that shit. That's what.
No, dude. Hell, no. Adidas doesn't play that.
Adidas, yeah, definitely.
Nobody. Mm-hmm. So, but thanks to both of them for sponsoring us and the entire Lounge Room Network. So, all right, before we start, I'm going to let Brandon take something away because he has some good news about his dog. And I don't know if anybody, a lot of people know, but you want to give them a breakdown of what happened and what's going on right now before we get started with talking like morons about golf.
Yeah, before talking about Victor Hovland.
Don't talk about the pup.
So, as most of you probably know, if you follow me or you follow the show, you follow Adam. I got a puppy a little over a week ago, and she got super sick, started throwing up, out of both ends. Not good stuff, really sick, lethargic. So we took her in to the vet. And she had parvo, which is like a super fatal disease for dogs, especially in puppies. Very rare, right? Or not very rare. Not very rare. It happens a lot. So anyways, we had to take her to the pet hospital. We dropped her off. She was there for 5 days, racked up a super nice little vacation stay bill for herself. But you guys actually helped out, and you guys donated over $2,000 to help that out. So that is awesome. I do pretty well, but $7,500 vet bill is tough on anybody. And these guys encouraged me to open up a GoFundMe. So I appreciate you guys for that. Everybody at the Lounge Network, that was awesome. So we got that done, and Wilma is now home, playing, biting toes, eating food, doing really good. So that was awesome news because I'm sure Adam knew I was pretty nervous and we thought we were going to lose her for a couple of days. So really good stuff.
Brandon and I texted every day about the pup. It was more about the pup than it was about anything golf related, to be honest. Except for Sunday when we'll get into that in a second. I don't think either one of us golfed a lot though. I went one time.
Mm-hmm.
I went one time and shot a great 85.
Attaboy. Hey.
Get the hell out of here. I don't want to hear anything. When you text me and you say, "Oh, I'm so pissed, I shot one over."
Dude, I hate shooting. Like, when I start with a birdie, I cannot stand it still. You know this.
And what'd you do?
Bro, I don't know. I don't even remember. I'm so lost. I don't even know what to do with my hands. But no,
what are you, Ricky Bobby now? What are you, Ricky Bobby? Damn it, boy.
I think I got whopper hands.
Anyway, so I played horrible. Mm-hmm. Which, to be honest, guys, I'm just going to throw it out there. 85 for me is not horrible. Like, that's good for me. If I'm in the low mid 80s, I've shot well for me.
Yeah.
That one when I shot at 77 was a couple weeks before we started the pod, so a couple weeks ago, was like a complete anomaly for me. That's probably one of the better rounds I've shot in. I don't even know, man, to be honest. But I'm not a pro like Brandon is. I don't have my own caddy
Ooh, we might start a segment too. I was going to talk to you about that with words of wisdom from Wolf's Caddy. He's just going to give us one quote, and it's going to be something awful. Like, don't chew gum while putting. Like, something good like that. And then we'll just go on to the next thing. So I'm looking forward to that.
But hey, real quick, Steven, I don't know our 1-800 number at work, and I don't have the ad read pulled up. So I gave us the local number. Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's Steven. He works with me.
Yeah, shut up, Steven.
I got him on all 3 accounts. Shut up, Steven. I should know the 800 number because I was the one who picked that 800 number out, but I don't know what it is. But yeah, anyway, I didn't play horrible. I thought I played pretty well, to be honest. I was striking the ball. My problem was I couldn't make a putt.
Yeah,
dude, I bet I had 4 3-putts.
Mm-hmm. Dude, from the green back, everyone knows that. Putting, chipping. If you can putt and chip, you can get away with murder on the golf course. That's
I don't have an 85.76% GIR either, like some of the like this guy over here.
My GIR is silly. But my 2-putt, I bet my average putt is like 1.8.
Yeah, you said you don't know what birdie putts are, you said.
Never heard of her. Unless it's the first hole, then we're all good. Like, for example, this week, yesterday. So I haven't been able to golf, obviously, with the puppy stuff going on.
Right.
It's like a 24-hour job now. I'm giving her 8 medications around the clock. But so I went out with a couple buddies. You'll probably hear about these people often, so I'll just bring them up. Tom, Cooper, Bush. Bush is nasty. Bush is the best chipper that I've ever seen in my life, and I've played with pros. No joke. This kid plays college golf. Best chipper, hands down. He probably chips in twice a round.
That's insane. That's insane.
It doesn't make sense. He would rather have a wedge in his hand, like a 60 degree, than a putter.
Yeah, that's not me. No.
Yeah. Me either, man.
No.
No. But so I went out and played a couple holes with these guys to try and get away for a little bit. Yeah. And I had to run back. But first hole I came out, I met them on hole 6. So that was like 146-yard par 3.
All right.
And it's pretty tough. There's like a little gore in the middle. And then the pin was all the way in the back, and there's like a shelf. So it was on the back shelf.
Okay.
So it didn't swing, nothing. Pulled up in my cart, slammed the brakes, skirted in there real good. Because I have my own cart, and it's like a monster truck. That thing is huge. So I pulled in there, slammed the brakes, locked them up, and, got out. They hit a couple. So first swing, I put one right at the stick. It looked like it was going to hit the stick. Hits right behind it, rolls out like 4 feet. Drop my 7-foot birdie putt, and I'm like,
"Oh, you made it!"
Yeah.
So
and they were like,
so immediately, I know what you thought. You said, "I birdied the first hole. I'm going to shoot like shit the rest of this."
Yeah, it's all bad. Yeah, it's all bad from here. All downhill from here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so birdied that one. Of course, they're like, "Oh, welcome in, asshole." There's that. I'm sure. I don't even think maybe one person hit the green, and there was 5 of us playing, which is frowned upon. It's not illegal. It's frowned upon. Remember that.
Yeah.
4 per group.
Yeah.
5 if you're an asshole.
Well, we're going to be real assholes on Saturday because we've got 6. But I booked 2 tee times though.
That's fine, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Get a little gap. Make sure they don't catch you. If they do, let them hit into you.
We're gonna play a best ball anyway, so it'll go quick.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway.
I have a fun story about best ball and being quick. Anyway, we'll say that for another time. But so I birdied the hole, dropped my putt. We go to 7. It's like a 360-yard par 4. So drivable if you're on PEDs.
Or your name's Brandon Wolf. Okay.
Yeah, then you're probably got a chance. I have drove it a couple times.
Yeah, I would have no chance.
Yeah, I stepped onto the 7th tee box. I was like, you know what? I just birdied, man. not get crazy here. Let's hit a 5-iron. That should put me a nice, 225, 230 out, and just hitting a nice little wedge in, have a good time, whatever. So, hit my 5-iron and yanked it left. Chunked my chip pretty good. Just yeeted it left. Chunked my chip pretty good. And then scolded the next shot, chipped up, and putt in for it was a double. So I was like, yeah, I want to make sure I give it back right off the rip. And then +1, because
Right.
why not, dude? Well, I don't want the golf gods to be pissed off at me. Like, they didn't do anything to me. So that's how that started. Then we proceeded to go to the next hole. I think I put it like 7 feet, lipped out birdie. Par.
What'd you shoot?
So I only played, let's see, 6, 7. I'm going to count like a child.
Use your fingers.
6, 7, yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What is that? 9? Played 9 holes and I shot 2 under.
And you shot what?
2 under because I had a couple birdies. I went on a little streak. But
See that? Can you see that?
Yeah. So yeah, I birdied 12. That's been a big birdie hole for me. Missed my eagle putt birdie. What did I birdie? Yeah, birdied 13, par 14, and then had to go home, check on the putt.
Yeah. So, well, I started off birdie, par, birdie, and shot 85. Yeah, and shot 85. So
yeah, that's what you want to do, guys. That's what we're here for. Is to make sure you birdie the first hole. It's not good.
I am here for the average to not so average golfer. Brandon's here to tell you how to do it correctly. Yeah. Unless you birdie hole 1. If you birdie your first hole, we're not the right people to talk to.
No. I'm going to play tomorrow, and I will tweet if I birdie the first hole, and then I'm just going to put my score on every hole after that. I'll go par, birdie. But, we'll just go like that.
I'm pretty sure when you played last week, you did that. You sent me a text, and you were like, hey, dude, I just birdied 1. He's like, it's all downhill. And then I think you were like, I think you parred out for the next couple. And then I don't know if you started drinking or what, because I didn't get any text messages after that.
Yeah, I probably doubled. That's probably what happened. And I was like, you know what? I can't even gloat anymore or show off, so might as well. Or I birdied again, and I was like, wow, I can't believe I'm actually 2 under, and I haven't gave it back yet.
So you're playing tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll play tomorrow because work has been crazy. Life's been crazy with the dog. I need to get out, blow off some steam. So if I birdie the first hole, you guys know what's up. But I got some good advice from my coach, who is Coach Roland, from his wife, Jackie, who is a phenomenal golfer. She played D1 golf, but she's played with me quite a few times, obviously. And I was like, oh, I birdied the first hole, blah, blah, blah. I said that shit the other day. And she was like, well, yeah, with that mindset, like if you birdie the first hole, you need to be like, all right, I'm going to birdie the next one, the next one, the next one. And I was like, yeah, for sure. So I'm going to try and go with that mindset from here on out. Will it happen? Probably not. But that's what
I got faith in you, buddy.
I'll try.
I got faith in you. Let's
I'm gonna start live tweeting my birdie putts.
Let's not do that.
Dude, it's not gonna be good.
Dude, that's not gonna be good.
No.
So we're gonna play. We've got my son's having his first child, so we're having his baby shower on Saturday at 2. So
Congrats.
We're teeing off. Yeah, thank you. We're teeing off at I think 8:30. Well, technically 8:30 and 8:40, or 8:45. I can't remember if they've got 10 or 15 minute increment. It should be 15 minutes, but
yeah,
we're gonna do. We got some family coming from Indiana, which is where my wife is from. And so we're going to do the Tennessee boys versus the Indiana boys in a 3-man best ball.
The guests versus locals.
Yeah.
I like it.
And my son seems to think he's somewhere in here. Where are you at? He's in there eating. But he tells me I hit bombs. Which
I hit bombs.
I'm going to tell you, this kid, you would think he's a baseball player by the way he holds it. So he's really, you know what I mean? He's underneath his glove. grips it. I mean, he gets blisters sometimes because he grips that club so hard. But
when he misses, does he slice the shit out of it?
Oh, I hope he's watching on Facebook or something right now. I know he's in the other room, but yeah, he does. He's the king of slice when he doesn't. But I'm telling you,
your hand is behind the club, you are wrong. Don't do that. Get
go
it
this way
and get this hand here. Yeah. If it's behind the club, you're gonna slice.
So he didn't start playing. And he gives me shit all the time about this because he's like, you never took me golfing when I was little and made me go. I'm like, well, I'm not going to make you go do something. But he just started playing like a couple of years. He's not been playing long, maybe 3.
Right.
And dude, I'm telling you though, his grip's a little weird, but when he gets a hold of one, I mean, he's outdrove me before.
Really?
And I mean, I don't
You
smash.
lock?
Yeah, I always lock.
Okay.
I don't think he does. Shane, do you interlock your fingers?
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Attaboy. Hey, just for that, he can tell him he can name his first kid Brandon, just for that.
You can name your first kid Brandon, he said.
Congrats.
Nah, it's a girl. They already got the name, Addison.
That's good.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like Madison, Wisconsin, so there's that. Cool place. Shit football.
But yeah, he's doing really good. But it's going to be me, him, and my father-in-law who can play the senior tees, which is great because he can still hit it straight. There you go. He's lost a little distance, but he can still. And I haven't played with any of the Indiana. I've played with my wife's uncle one time, and he's a pretty good golfer. So I don't know about the other two. Well, I'm hoping we pull out a victory. It's all going to depend on how Punk Boy in there plays.
Yeah, tell him to get that hand from underneath his club. That'll help.
Get your hand out from under the club, Mike Trout.
Oh, Mike Trout trying to throw bombs over the fence.
Hey, he wishes he could hit like Mike Trout.
Everybody does.
Dude, I want to see him play a full round though.
It's
like it's different when you're at Top Golf hitting the driver. You know what I mean? Now, I will say he did smash the hell out of it, but what's the rest of your
biggest guys? Some of the biggest guys I know, like big muscles, can't hit the ball for shit.
Yeah,
look
at JT, dude. JT's like 5'8", 165 pounds, dude. And he hits at 330. I mean, just
pure noodle arms.
So yeah, we're gonna play on Saturday. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna be fun though, just a little family thing. So, and then we got a baby shower at 2. So we're gonna try to hurry up and get done and get there in time. But okay, so I don't want to talk about this.
It's time.
Shit. But we're going to talk about it. So if you guys listened or watched last week, and by the way, go follow us on Twitter. Subscribe.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't care where you subscribe.
Adam.
Yeah.
Raymer. Raymer 11. That's 2 ones for those people.
We've got Instagram. We've got Facebook. Just search the 19th Green and you'll find us anywhere. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We appreciate
Bitcoin.
Yeah. Doge, any kind of crypto.
We do accept.
But we really do need you guys to send us a review and go ahead and subscribe. Let us know how we're doing. Again,
did the subscribes pop up, by the way? Did we get a few more?
I think we did.
I know on Apple Music, I talked to quite a few people to do it. So
yeah, I think Apple takes a little bit longer.
It's been messed up lately, anyways. I think.
Yeah, and we got some YouTube subscribers too as well, which is good. Nice. So, but yeah, please go and do that, and then go follow Brandon because he posts how to golf. And if you want to follow me, I'll post not how to golf. So,
dude, I made a TikTok, which I feel like is probably not I'm 29 years old. It's like, there's words that I'm not going to say about it, but it makes me feel some type of way. But I do actually post like little learning techniques and stuff like that on there. I've been trying to do that recently.
Well, do that.
Cool stuff.
Well, go follow Brandon's TikTok. What's your dang handle on TikTok then?
Same thing.
What's Wolf?
What's Wolf? Yeah.
There you go. Free lessons, people.
Try it out.
It'll make you birdie hole 1 and then go bogey par. So if that's what you want to do, hey, I'd be ecstatic with that.
Dude, yeah, if you get birdie hole 1, you follow this show, listen to the show, it's gonna happen.
All right. So last week, if you guys listened to us or watched us, we did our predictions. Don't even sit there with that shit-eating grin on your face right now either.
Dude, I'm just so excited.
So we went through our predictions for what was it? The Wells Fargo, right?
Yeah, the wagon, if you will. And I will.
So I even put a poll out about this, and thank you for everybody who agreed with me in that poll.
Yeah,
I picked
you guys as well.
So I picked Justin Thomas. And I think I might have even said something like stupid, like he was going to win by like 2 or 3 strokes.
I think he said 3. It might have been 4.
Shut the hell up! It wasn't more. It wasn't 4. It might have been 4.
3. It was 2, 3, 4.
I think it was something like that. And Bastard here picks none other than Victor Hovland.
Victor.
I got memes all weekend from him. It was just stupid. But let's talk about Hovland, because after the first 2 days, he wasn't like third where he ended up finishing. He actually had a chance. He had a chance to finish second, I think, or tied for second, because
he finished third.
But he missed a birdie putt on 18, didn't he?
He missed 2 easy birdie putts inside of 10 feet.
Yeah.
He could have been tied for the lead to go to a playoff. And he missed on 18 as well.
So
he could have won if you think about it. But,
Jesus. If that would have, I swear to God, if that would have happened, I would never live that down from Brandon.
You were thinking it though, right? You were like,
oh dude, I was glued to the TV like it was the Masters. Like I'm like, oh my God. And all I kept doing was finding Hovland and where he's at. And I'm like,
he kept going up and up.
I knew Mitchell, and this is nothing against Mitchell. I knew he was going to fall off. Like for some reason, I just knew he wasn't going to close it out. It's like Sam Burns. It's like Sam Burns for like 6 tournaments. You know what I mean? Like he never finished one. But when I saw Rory start playing, I thought, oh God, it's his day. And not that I hate Rory. We're going to get into that too. So you want to say anything about gloating about Victor Hovland winning and why you picked him? I want to know why you picked him. There's no way you had a gut feeling. Don't even say it's a gut feeling. Brandon's got an insider.
I like Victor. He's probably my favorite younger guy right now. I think that for the future of the game and like where the game is going, I think that he's a great person for that, a good personality, nice kid. I honestly hate saying this and sounding like a shithead, but I really just had a gut feeling. I thought that he was going to do really well. He's played decent.
His game needs to improve in one area. It's putting.
Oh yeah. He's like myself on the green all the time.
Yeah. I bet his GIR is good too, dude. I bet it's about like yours is. You know what I mean? Like, but his putting, I don't know what it is, because they've showed him close up and I've watched him. I'm like, well, his grip's good. You know, he's not opening a club face, which I still don't know. I do that all the time. I'm like, how do I open up on a freaking putt? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that's like his one downfall. This putt, and it's not even that bad.
It's just he doesn't make them. Like he'll leave it right next to the hole. It's the same type of game that I have. Yeah. You're not putting bad, and you're like, dude, like I'm not a bad putter. Why am I?
Yeah,
I don't know what to do. Like
he's lost tournaments, I think, or being in contention from 2 putting multiple times. And if I'm not mistaken, it was a major. I think there's a major in there. I'm wanting to say. I don't think it was the Masters. Maybe
no, definitely not the Masters. You mean like not this last one, but the one before that Masters?
Yeah, well, I think he was. Who won that? Patrick Reed won that, right? Was that year? No. Was that year? No, that's Tiger. It was Tiger.
2 years ago. Oh no. Tiger, Dustin Johnson.
Yeah, Hideki. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there, I remember watching the major though, and Hovland shot good, but he didn't shoot good enough to win. It was kind of like this past weekend. He was a couple strokes off the lead, but they were going back and seeing how many two putts he had for
Yeah.
par or
Dude,
worse, and it was like I don't remember, man. It was something astronomical. This is where we need our stats guy. Hint, hint.
I was going to say, Brad. Yeah, Brad will be joining the show. I think he just probably got on his flight, but we will have an actual like stat guy, in between guy to keep us on topic.
Yeah,
Brad.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It's got to be. Yeah, I've seen him lose a lot because of putting. And you don't sit there and you're not like he's a bad putter.
No,
he just kind of putts like,
dude. He like putts to the hole, not in the hole. he putts for the hole, not.
Yeah. Remember, I said that last week. That's what I do. Like, I just try to put it next to the hole. Like,
lag it up there and knock it in.
Tap in.
Take your gimme. Mm-hmm. But I am happy. I'm happy for him because I do like him. And
Victor or Rory?
Victor. I like Victor. And like you said, I echo what you said. I think it's going to be good for the game of golf. I think a lot of this young talent that's coming up is going to be great for golf. I love Colin Morikawa.
He's sweet.
I love him. So, Brad, he won in December. Thanks, Brad.
He won in December. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brad. See, Brad's on top of it, man. I didn't even know that Brad was still. I didn't even know Brad was still watching. That's awesome.
He is watching.
So speaking of green and regulation, because I hit a ton, and I beat myself up like when I don't hit a ton. What do you think the Mayakoba Golf Classic?
That's what he won in.
Nice.
I don't care. I don't care what tournament that is because I've never. But guess what? It's a damn win. Thanks, Brad.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Brad. Green and regulation. Wild guess here. What do you think the tour average is for just tour average?
Oh, tour.
I don't think out of 18 holes, how many do you think they hit on average?
I don't think it's as high as I think it is. Like to me, it should be like 15 out of 18. You know what I mean? And I don't think that's right. I think it's more like 13 or 12 out of 18. Am I right? Am I close?
11.7. That's the tour average, green and regulation.
That's shitty.
Well, but you think about it, right? Like, we only watch the highlights and shit. I play like this all the time, and I'll be like, oh, I only hit like 12 greens in regulation. I come off steaming, and my coach is like, wants to slap the shit out of me.
You're hitting the tour average.
Yeah, so he sent me that stat one time, and I was like, no way. But yeah, 11.7 is tour average. So for people that are just starting, like if you miss the first 5 greens, welcome to the PGA Tour, dog, because they're all missing them. It's just a recovery, like you and I talk about.
You know what? I don't know what mine is, but I'm not gonna look at that this weekend because we're playing the scramble. But next time we go play, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see what my GRI is for that, or GIR for the round is, and I'm gonna see.
Yeah, for me, I'll typically put my score, my putts, and my GIR.
Yeah,
on my scorecard, so I know where I'm losing strokes.
Yeah. I got an app that I use, but nice. I haven't been using it lately. I need to start using.
Brad said the purse was 7.2 million.
Oh yeah, around look at stats guy, Brad. Brad, I freaking love you, man.
Dude, it's gonna help tremendously because
we're gonna throw out some bullshit that we don't even know what we're saying. He's gonna correct us, then we'll throw it up there. Yeah, right.
Perfect.
Yeah. So Hovland obviously did better than my guy JT. So let's talk about Rory though. I love Rory. Okay. I don't hate Rory, but I don't love Rory. So I'm gonna let you talk first, and then I'll feed off what you're gonna say because
So Rory is this guy that you look at and you're like, when you think about like top 5, top 3 golfers right now, I don't think there's anybody that doesn't say Rory McIlroy, right?
Yeah. 100%.
But the guy hasn't won in like 3 years.
Dude, they showed it the other day. I hope Brad can pull that up. Brad, pull that stat
when
up
was
for
the
me.
last time Rory won besides last week?
And
But
I think it was like almost 2 years.
yeah, dude, there's not a person who strikes the ball better, putts better, has a complete game, and can't win. Like how does that happen? Like, could you imagine somebody's like, "Oh, I'll let you beat. You could have Rory's skill set. Here you go."
Oh, dude.
Like, how do you lose?
To be honest, Brandon, I would take any PGA player's skill set. I'm just saying that's me. That's just me.
Outside of Keegan,
that swing. Oh my God! Here you go, right there. That's the last time Rory won.
2019 Wells Fargo. Oh,
so it's 2 years. Tournament. So it was 2 years. Is that right? Well, I don't know if it was played. I don't know if it was played at the same time, but
right. It's probably 3. I would say it's 3 years ago, but it could be 2, depending on when they played it. Because he's won that tournament 3 times now.
Yeah, right.
So,
but going back to what you said, I mean, he has it. You are right. It's like, to me, that dude should have like 60-something total wins on tour now.
Dude, he should be up there with like the greats.
That's another stat question. I need Brandon. How many PGA Tour victories did Rory have?
I think it was something pretty high. It was actually really high.
Was it?
Which is surprising because you feel like he hasn't won in forever because he hasn't.
Yeah, well, he hasn't in 2 or 3 years. So,
but I mean, look at Spieth. Spieth won like
fucking
20 tournaments and then didn't win for 19 years.
You know what? You know what? All Spieth's downfall was the Masters that year.
Spieth. Speaking of Spieth, oh yeah, the Masters that ruined him.
No, we're not going to Spieth yet. You're not going to Spieth yet. You're not going to Spieth yet. Don't even say Spieth. But here's my thought on Rory.
Mm-hmm.
He's up there for me in the non-American players that come from, like, to me, I don't like Justin Rose. I just never have. Not because I don't think he's a bad person. I don't know. There's one guy, and Steven, if Steven is still watching, will attest to who the number
total wins, by the way, for Rory.
Yeah. See, I feel like it's more than that. Or I feel like it should be.
Feel like it should be?
Like he's won like 40. Like it feels like he should have won 40 to 50 tournaments by now.
Because he had a 2-3 year span where he like was in Tiger mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's my thing with him. I just think, by the way, the golfer that I like the least is Ian Poulter.
Ian Poulter, really?
He's my most hated golfer I don't know why.
What is it? The hair?
The visor, something. I don't know.
Is it the bell bottom pants?
It might be the Ryder Cup, to be honest. That just trips it out for me but everybody gets cocky in the Ryder. The best Ryder Cup was when Patrick Reed and Roy were going at it.
Yeah.
You remember that? Was that a couple years ago?
Patrick Reed was in his head too.
Oh, dude, he was so in it. Then he did that's so great.
Dude, you know who I hate? Who I don't get a lot of the same vibe?
You see this? See that?
Oh, the visor. Yep. Yeah. Julia. That's my girlfriend. / future wife, because she asks me every day why don't I ask her to marry me.
Do we need to get onto that subject?
No. Let's move on. But you know who I absolutely despise?
Oh God, who?
Just take like a wild guess. Like, who do you think that I look at and I'm like, nah, not for me?
I don't know, Brandon. Is he American?
No. Nope.
Oh God, he's okay.
He might as well be. He went to college in America. Like
it's Victor Hovland. English. It's Victor Hovland.
No, I love me some Victor.
Victor. Who is it?
Please, Victor.
Who is it?
John Rahm, dude. Can't stand the guy.
Wait a minute. We've got
a thing. Did we think this Poulter thing?
Wait, hold on. No, we've got a thing at work. We call him tight pants.
Look, I'm not I have a voluptuous body, I would say. I got cakes. I'm not like a huge dude.
Pause.
Hard pause. Time out. Tee this man up. I'm 6'5", 205. I'm normal for my size. But
you're a bean pole. Yeah, you're a bean pole. Right.
But I got a little bit, kind of more like a bean spout. I got a little bit of a, little bit of a keg to my front, and back cakes. Pause. Anyways, but dude, John Rahm, I cannot.
This is top notch golf radio right now.
Look, I wear the tightest of tight pants. I wear pretty.
So you're John Rahm Jr.? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm John Rahm Jr., but not a shithead. But I just can't stand him, dude. Like
his attitude's bad.
So bad. And I used to be like that in high school golf. But then I grew up and matured. John Rahm just was like, nah, man. And it's not that I don't still throw clubs. I will absolutely throw a club. I'm not above that. Nobody should be above that. You know what? If you're feeling it, throw a club.
I don't throw it. I'll slam it down in a fairway or something. Or in a tee box. I won't throw
you never just give it the old.
Oh, I want to.
Like the fishing pole.
Yeah, but
you come back and just flick it.
But I'm not a pro like you, and you know, I have to use my clubs. You can just go and get
go get some new ones.
Yeah.
I was that way until Wilma cost me $7,500. So now I need to be more careful.
He's going to be shining his club after every hole. Just
no more club tossing for me. But yeah, dude, I can't stand him. It's like the attitude.
Yeah,
I really
the saying he thinks his shit doesn't stink.
Yep, exactly him. That's
now don't get me. He's a good golfer. He really is. Good golfer.
Hell of a golfer. Went to ASU. School. But anyways,
let's not talk about the Sun Devils. Get the hell out of here.
Sun Devils. You mean?
The hell is that anyway? Sorry, no offense to anybody that went to Arizona State, but
yeah, no offense. We just went to U of A, or I went to U of A. Also, Bama, good school.
Thank you.
We try. If you like championships and shit.
Yeah, I told some guy at work. I said, we need to win one here. It's been a long time since we won one. I thought the basketball team was gonna, pull out some good shit, and that didn't. They broke my heart. But
yeah,
I think Rahm gets really mad at when he's on the green, dude. Yeah. Like I truly believe he wants to break his putter every time I see him. He'll want to break his putter
today.
Huh?
He threw a club today.
Did he?
Yeah.
Attaboy, Johnny.
Which, like, again, I'm not above throwing clubs. I'm gonna. That's like, hey, Wolf, he's not above throwing clubs. That's one thing everybody should know about me by now. But yeah, he threw one. Just a shithead, man.
So
go ahead.
Our love-hate with Rory, we got way out. We started talking about other shit, and I don't remember. But here's my thing. Here's my thing with Rory. I don't know why, but I feel like when he came on the scene, he was stealing thunder from from Tiger. You know what I mean? Like, Tiger was like untouchable for 10 years.
Favorite golfer for sure.
I mean, a lot of people's favorite golfer, right? I mean, I joined the bandwagon when Tiger started. How could you not?
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, it's just undeniable. But here comes this young kid that, and back then too, there weren't a lot of guys hitting 300-yard drives either. And he was one of them. Tiger obviously was one of them.
Rory hits the piss out of the ball.
He smokes his ball striking is unfreaking believable, dude.
Yep.
So I don't know what it was. I guess it was because I like Tiger a lot. And I just didn't want that dude stealing his thunder. To be honest,
I feel that. I'm a big Tiger fan. That's my favorite golfer for sure of all time. And then Victor Hovland second, but I'm just kidding.
God damn it, Victor Hovland. Okay,
also, Rory was a curly-headed fuck. Never forget.
I'm gonna pass something to Brandon real quick because Brandon calls me. Or texted me. I think we ended up talking the night it happened. When was this? Was it Saturday?
Sunday?
I don't remember when it was.
Mm-hmm.
It was late for me, though, because it was like 10 o'clock when you called or something.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that, by the way, too.
I don't care. I was up. But
I FaceTimed you.
That's what it was. No, it was Saturday night because you jumped on our social event when we were doing for the lounge. Was that?
That's right. Afterwards.
Yeah, afterwards.
Or was that Friday?
Hell, I don't remember, dude. It was sometime.
It was a day that ended in Y.
So Brandon's got a cool story with a pink Titleist golf ball.
Yeah.
Tell it.
So hear me out.
And we want people's reactions to this. So
yeah. Brad said Saturday because Brad was actually there.
Saturday. Thanks, Brad.
Yeah. See? He's got it all.
Okay.
Love you, Brad. So Brad and I play around. Of course I birdied the first hole. Did not birdie again for, I think maybe we only played 9. I don't remember. Did not birdie another hole after.
Dude, I think you were texting me during that, and I don't think you did birdie another hole.
No, I think I birdied 1 and then parred 7 in a row and bogeyed or something like that.
Yeah.
So we have, I play at a golf course that I will not disclose because I'm going to make them sponsor us and pay to have their name put out eventually. Anyways, so.
Thank you. I dig that.
Yeah. We do accept Bitcoin.
We do accept Doge.
Any crypto. So we're playing and we have Scratch Bar and Grill, it's called. And whenever there's a tournament that ends in a tie or a scramble that ends in a tie, you go to the chipping mat. So this chipping mat is right off the deck of the bar. There's water all in front of you for about, I would say 40 yards of water straight in front of you. Cart path, water, all downhill, and then green. The green is long, so you're coming from the left side of it. So myself and my buddy Brad were like, let's hit a golf ball at this. Just whatever. It was a pretty slow night. There's a couple people in the bar, a couple people outside. It's like, whatever, we'll hit some. So
it's how far? It's 50 yards.
58 yards. So
58 yards.
That's why the little certificate is different, and I'll explain why that is. So it's 58 yards. Brad shoots it with his watch. I grab a pink Titleist Velocity ball. So not sure how I spun this thing, but grab my 60-degree.
Thing's hard as a rock. It's like it's like a freaking driving range ball, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start playing with pink Titleist Velocities. So I, take a little 3/4 swing. And it just goes, it's a little flighted wedge. Just goes straight up at it, going straight at the pin. And it smacks the pin. And then we don't see the ball. And I was like, that looked pretty good. And Brad was like, dude, that went in. It's not on the green. That went straight in the hole. I was like, I don't know, man. He's like, all right. And then the people behind us at the bar were like, that's a hole in one. That counts. And I was like, it's definitely not a hole in one. But so I go walk over and I pick up my pink ball out of the hole and walk back to the bar. And we come back and the guy's like, you owe us drinks. That's a hole in one. And I was like, it's not a hole in one. And then somebody that works in the pro shop comes out and he's like, I don't know, man. Like, that's our chip off, Matt. Like, nobody's ever made it from there. You're the first one to ever make it. So wake up the next morning after calling Adam and harassing him about Victor Hovland and such.
Son of a bitch. As if it wasn't bad enough that Hovland finished third, then this bastard has to call and tell me he chipped in from 58.
Yeah, just sunk one, dunked it. Kobe, RIP. But just sunk one. And so I get a text in the morning from one of my buddies who's going to play the golf course. And he's like, dude, what is this? He's like, you got a hole in one? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Like, yeah, I dropped one, but I don't think it's a hole in one. He's like, they have this outside or in the bar. They have it encrusted and everything, like, signed for it. And it says 19th hole. Hold
on. Brad just said he's understanding the fact that it didn't hit the green. It straight Kobe'd the hole.
Yeah, it went straight in the hole. It didn't touch any part of the green. Which brings up my next point. Do I get a green in regulation for that?
Hey, I wonder how does that if you slide it in straight in the hole, it's got to count as because you technically
I would think you're 1 for 1 with a 0 putt.
Yeah, how's
I would think.
I don't know. Yeah,
it's a good question.
Hey, Brad, dig that up.
If you can find that
rule, if you can find that rule, you are God's gift to statistics.
Yeah, is a hole-in-one a green in regulation? So yeah, I get this text and they're like, yeah, they got it up in the bar. So now they have this Brandon Wolf hole-in-one in the bar, and they changed it to 49 yards instead of 58 because
and I was going to say, and the reason behind that is
they have a hole-in-one tournament at the end of each year, which I was in last year, and they can't give it to me because it's not an actual hole,
right?
And if anything is hit in off of a tee box on your first shot on a hole from 50 yards or more, according to the PGA rules, it's a hole-in-one. So if you're at an executive course or a par 3 course, and it's 45 yards or 48 yards, it's not a hole-in-one, I guess.
Right.
Which is interesting, but so they changed it to 49 and crested it hole-in-one, 19th hole, and stuck it up at the back of the bar, which was really sweet.
Dude, it's just pretty cool. The thing that I wasn't shocked that you made it. I was more shocked when you tell me it's a pink Velocity Titleist ball.
Dude. I'll bring the ball in the next show.
Dude, those things, if people don't know, those things are literally no spin. They're not soft at all.
It's a rock.
It's literally like a rock.
Mm-hmm.
I hit Bridgestones. I think I hit E2s, which I love.
I like Bridgestone.
Yeah. Obviously Pro V1s are my favorite, but I don't know how much Pro V1s cost for you. But if you go to and I'm not talking go to Walmart and get the refurbed ones. I'm talking if you go to Dick's or somewhere that Golf Galaxy, somewhere like that. They're $50 for a dozen. Or 45 probably for a dozen. New ones.
I had I get four dozen for $1.50. So I get $50 off. Okay,
so from now on, just FedEx them to me. I'll give you my FedEx account, and you just buy them, and I'll Venmo them to you.
I can do that. we will do that from here on out. You let me know.
Okay.
I get 4 dozen for $150.
So we've established in this episode already that Brandon is good at golf and Adam shoots 85. So that's great. Again, if you're listening live, we appreciate watching live. We appreciate you guys. If not, and you're listening to this on Apple or Spotify, wherever you listen, please, please, please go rate, review, subscribe it. And we are
5 stars because you can't give us 69.
Yeah, this was not in our outline, but I want to shout it out because me and you decided that we're going to do a giveaway.
Yep.
When we reach, 250 followers / subscribers in conjunction, whatever we're going to do there.
We can combine them. Yeah. On Twitter.
Yeah. Twitter and YouTube subscribers and pod, all that stuff. So we're going to give away, what was it? A dozen golf balls of their choice.
And a pull or a head cover.
And a head cover. That's right. A head cover.
And I have some pretty sweet head covers.
Yeah.
So if Abel, my caddy, or
where's he at? He's not on here tonight. He's not on here.
Yeah, where's that man? If they're both listening, go grab my putter from the garage out of my cart. I can show them this head cover because I do have a Connect. I have 2 accounts.
Yeah.
If you guys have ever heard of, should I shout them out or should I wait for a little?
I think we wait. Yeah.
I'll wait for maybe a little sponsorship action.
How about
I
got
have
a great
2
thing.
accounts.
If you're watching live, you got to go do this.
Please subscribe, share, and review. If you want that Victor Hovland heat.
Again, we take crypto. We take crypto.
Dogecoin. But yeah, why not?
So why
not retweet,
it's free golf. It's free stuff, guys.
I got to push that more. I was sidetracked, obviously, with the crazy week.
I didn't expect you to do anything the past week and a half, dude. Honestly, I did not expect that at all. We were lucky that we recorded tonight, to be honest.
Yeah. I did the outlines. That's why it's shit. But I'm just kidding.
Dude, the outline's great. But I was thinking about that today when I was at work. I thought, you know what? We need to add that because a lot of, we're trying to beef up the Twitter followers and we're trying to do a good job here. I mean, we're just two like average dudes that like golf and want to talk about golf. So it's not going to be until Brad comes along statistically driven.
Right. We don't know what we're talking about.
We don't know. Like it's not good on the stats, but we do know what we're talking about as far as
the boys,
It is for the boys. Before we get into our picks, because we got about 10 minutes left, I want to talk, and you texted me this, and I didn't know this. So, and you know where I'm going, because he's already smiling.
Oh, yeah.
So if you guys didn't know, and I did not know this, so thank you, Brandon, for telling me, but Dustin Johnson pulled out of the Wells Fargo, right?
Yeah.
Last week. Brandon proceeds to tell me that he pulls out of the tournament, but he's out there getting caught doing backflips off of a yacht. Now, mind you, why he pulled off, Brandon, was why? Why did he pull out of the tournament?
Get this. Back soreness.
Really, DJ?
I'm not a professional athlete. Well, kind of not. But, I mean, if I had back soreness, I wonder where that would come from.
Playing golf, if you have back soreness, there's no way in God's creation you're going to do backflips off a yacht.
No. And if you're that good, there's no way. Why are you doing that?
And this is no shade to Dustin Johnson because I absolutely love that dude. Like,
Same.
I love
big DJ guy.
The best thing about Dustin Johnson is literally his interviews.
Yeah. Oh, he's just nothing. He's got nothing.
Nothing. He's got nothing. No smile. Like, just, yeah, I thought that was pretty good. I thought I played pretty good.
When I made that shot, it was pretty good. That putt that went in, it went in.
Yeah,
that's about it.
So DJ, you had a 58-foot putt that you sunk for eagle. Yeah. It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Hit it down the line, and it dropped. Okay, cool.
It's like, come on, bro. That 384-yard drive you had on 11, DJ, it's just spectacular. Yeah, I got all of it.
Yeah, I really got my hands through and hit the ball.
Had great. My hips were great on that shot. Yeah.
Just like, absolutely nothing.
Give me something else. But yeah, that was just a little thing that I didn't see it. I did end up looking it up after you texted me that, and I was like, really, bro?
And if you're Dustin Johnson, there's a lot better things if you're Dustin Johnson to blow your back out doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, maybe Gretzky's daughter is involved in that. I'm just saying.
Oh, hell no. He's not getting the old lady involved.
Just kidding.
Pause.
Sorry, guys. So this is a family show.
It's not.
But
it's not. This is far from that.
This is a dude show. But doing backflips off the back of a yacht, not above it. Just like club tossing. Not above it. But probably shouldn't have somebody filming. If you have someone in your circle, let's make sure they're not leaking videos of you doing backflips off a yacht and then pulling out of tournaments. Yeah. Just, it's a heads up. So if you want to replace that guy with me, DJ, hit my line, let me know. I'm always available. You ever want to do some yacht rides? I'll be there.
Mitch is trying to get a shout out to DJ. Get a job.
Yeah,
hey,
let me know.
I will gladly carry your clubs, Dustin Johnson.
Yeah, dude, I am not above being a caddy. If it makes that much money, that's what Abel's here for. He knows that if we win the Arizona Open, he's got some good money coming his way. Dude, in a couple months.
Could you imagine getting the cut off Dustin Johnson's purse money
weekly?
He could win one. He could win one tournament, and I would not have to work the rest of the year probably with my caddy fees or my caddy percentage.
And you get sponsorships too, like if you wear their hat.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
It's a good job.
What? Okay. We're towards the end now. We got 5 minutes left. So, who's your pick for this tournament? I already know who the pick is, so just go ahead and tell them.
Look, I feel bad about this because he's already 9 under.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, is that a good call when you already know where he's at?
Like, but we talked about this. Like, we already had this in mind before the tournament started. Like,
Right.
we already
So,
talked about this.
Yeah. So of course.
So this is what we need to
right
do. This is what we need to do from now on. We need to, on Wednesdays, we'll post.
Tweet it out.
We'll tweet it out that these are going to be our picks, and we'll do a poll or something like we did last week. Because I don't know if we did that. I think I did the poll on because we recorded Wednesday night last week, and now we're moving to Thursdays. So we'll put a poll out on Wednesdays just to see, and we'll put our
We're
picks
gonna
out.
have to.
Yeah, we'll do your pick, my pick, and they can pick between the two of them.
Yeah.
The picks. But you can pick the pick if you do the pick. We're picking from the poll if you want to pick. Brandon, pickings.
Thank you, and have a good night. Thank you. Anyway, look, so go ahead.
So my guy is Jordan Spieth.
Who's freaking 9 under? He is 9 under.
And he's 9 under and tied for the lead, keep in mind.
Yeah.
With a guy named JJ Spawn. Never heard of her. He hasn't been good in like 4 years, but he's on the PGA Tour doing better than me.
Yeah.
You know, I'd switch spots with him if he really wanted to. So I like Spieth. I think he mentally overcame falling apart. So I think Spieth's gonna ride through this one. I think JJ will probably fall apart tomorrow. What do you got, Adam? Who you thinking?
I am going Sam Burns.
Okay.
Do you know where he's at right now?
If I looked correctly, he was 6 under. If I saw that correctly, so he's not
3 strokes is nothing.
3 shots off the lead. And I think the only reason I like going with it, that dude's been in, like we've talked about, he's been in contention a lot.
Yeah.
He's just never been in contention when it mattered. So day 4, right? He's never been there on Sunday. I think that first win gave him a little confidence.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he played last week. Did he play in last week's?
I want to say he did. I feel like I saw his name up there.
Brandon or Brad, can you find that out? If
Brad is actually on his flight.
Okay, Brad's not going to find that out because he's on an airplane. But anyway,
he will next week.
Yeah, he'll be here next week for sure.
If he was here, he would have found out.
Yeah. But I'm going to go with Burns, man. I just think coming off a high of that win, and again, he's 6 under right now, so we'll see what happens. I did not know Spawn was tied for the lead though.
Shot 9. He was the first one in with 9 under. It was like,
where the hell's that been for the last 5 years?
4 or 5 years, yeah. Like when you see a guy and you're like, who the hell is that? That's
yeah. Where the hell did he come from?
Yeah,
like the best one was like
some.
I don't know her. I don't know her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Never heard of her.
Never heard of her.
Not a chance. Yeah,
not a chance. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Sam Burns again, just because I think I originally, honestly, after last weekend, I was gonna go with DeChambeau, and I'll tell you why. The reason I was gonna go with him was because that man literally didn't think he was gonna make the cut.
Had to fly back.
Flew home, because he said he was like, I was in like 85th when he finished. He's like, I land, I'm in 61st, and he's like, oh shit, catch a flight back, and hell, he ended up like 4 or 5 under for the round. Or for the
I was going to say he balled out after that. He probably made himself a nice amount of money.
Yeah.
He covered those flights.
And I am glad I did not pick. I am glad I picked Burns, and I'm hoping Burns continues to do what he does, because I think DeChambeau was like 2-3 under, maybe.
He had a bad day for his game and his length.
Yeah,
he should have had much better.
Yeah, me and Brandon were talking about that before we came on tonight. Was that course sets up great for him because he's probably driving holes, literally.
Yeah, I think there's 3 or 4 reachable greens.
For him,
yeah,
right.
Not for me,
not for
No. We did a thing last week where we picked what we do. We did celebrity golfers.
Yeah,
but you would golf with.
Yeah, who we would mostly. I think we did a couple. I think I did Trout and Justin Timberlake, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, you did.
I think I was freaking drunk.
That's okay. I did Blink 182, I think, and
You-
Michael Jordan.
You did it.
That's
You did
fine.
MJ. You did MJ.
Yeah.
So, what'd you send me here? If you could play in any event, what would it be? That's a good one.
Like, which one do you think that you got a shot at winning?
Oh, well, that takes it way out of context then, because any event that I would want to play would be Augusta. No doubt.
So
100%.
so I completely agree with you.
Mine would be the
There's-
John Deere Classic. John Deere Classic.
Throw me in the John Deere Classic, tractor and all.
Done.
No,
Done.
I'm taking Augusta as well. It's just too easy. Why not?
There's no way I would have a chance in hell. I'd shoot 200 there probably. I don't care. I just want to play it.
Do you think if you played in what was it, like the Valspar?
Yeah.
The team, if you had a teammate? Like, I don't think that you're not a bad golfer.
No, here's the thing, Brandon. If me and you played that,
Yeah.
we would play like 80% of your shots.
Right.
We'd scraggle an Adam shot in there because
We'd make the
you
cut.
might shank one left every now and then, and I'll put one 250, 260 down the middle of the fairway, right?
Yeah. Nobody's perfect. You're like, hey,
we'd win money.
we would win money. I want to put that into existence. If this somehow happens and they're like, we're just going to take a random 2 and throw them in there,
I'm
we're
game,
guys.
babe. Hey, we're here.
We
I will
actually
gladly take
which
one of the
one.
Happy Gilmore big checks.
Yeah.
We'll take one of those.
I don't even need to cash it. I just want to hold it.
Yeah, I'll hold it. It depends on how much it is because I might want to cash it.
Right.
Again, Doge.
Yeah, Doge, Bitcoin. If it's more than $1, I would like to cash it.
Yeah. Right. Participation.
69
We
cents,
get a participation certificate.
See, that'd be cool to have like on the wall, a big check like that.
Right.
I'm actually going to check with my golf course if they'll give me a big check to put behind me for the show. I have won money there for bigger tournaments, so that would be.
Tell everybody when's your Arizona Open tournament that you're going to play in.
I have a qualifier July 15th.
So coming up quicker than you think.
Yeah,
2 months.
But I will make the cut for that. That's not a problem.
Don't count your blessings too quick.
I'm going to par the first hole, and then we're going off after.
You need to purposely par or bogey hole 1 just because that way you're fine.
I'm gonna miss a tap in birdie on purpose.
Darn it.
Yeah. Oh geez. I'm gonna do the little where you grab it with the pinky, go like that with the putter, miss it on purpose.
Yeah.
No, I'm not really worried about that one at all. That's the qualifier, and then I think a week later is the Arizona Open, so I can win a lot of money and a tour exemption with that. So
I'm just gonna tell you,
that's
if Brandon's gonna leave me here in about 2 months because he's gonna be big time.
No, we'll still do it. We'll just do it on Wednesdays instead.
We're gonna have to move. We're gonna have to move it.
Hear me out. Actually, we could still do Thursdays. I would come live off the first round. That'd be pretty.
Is this
sick.
a tour exemption for the Corn Ferry?
No, this is if you win the Open, then you're exempt for a tour event, PGA Tour event.
What a dick. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Which would be nice. Corn Ferry, I actually am going to do qualifying school for it next year. They closed it this year because of COVID.
Ain't that a bitch? COVID.
So,
I got faith in you guys really need to support Brandon because literally, like, we've talked so much, but he's a good dude and he's a great golfer. Obviously, if you can take a pink Titleist velocity from 49 yards, 58 yards out, and just flight it in with a wedge, obviously. But seriously though, if you're putting out videos on TikTok, people do need to go see those because that's not all joking aside. Like he's literally doing videos that mean something, not like a normal TikTok, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Some helpful stuff. I'll send it to you too because I don't know why I've never done that, but yeah, it's good stuff. I appreciate that.
Well, dude, episode 2, we're done. We've been on for an hour and 5 minutes.
It's in the books.
It's in the books. Count it. Put my par bogey triple snowman on my scorecard.
Yeah. put me birdie in the first hole on it, and and put Jordan Spieth in your bet books. It's not too late. It's gonna be worse odds right now, but hey, money's money.
We're gonna wrap it up, guys. We appreciate you tuning in today. We love the fact that we're getting some interaction. We do want to start something, Brandon. We didn't mention this. We want to get some social media questions from you guys. It doesn't matter what it is. Hell, it doesn't even have to be about golf. It could be about something else. We don't care. We just want to get you guys a little more involved, obviously. So I don't care how you send them. Send them on Twitter to Brandon, to me, to the Twitter page for the Golf Podcast.
Or hashtag them?
Yeah, hashtag them.
Hashtag 19th green?
Yeah.
Or does it mess it up if you put a number?
Ooh, I don't know. Let's try it.
Yeah, we'll try it.
We'll try it.
Yeah, we'll try that. If you have a question, put the question and hashtag 19th green, or just tag the podcast.
Or just tag the podcast.
That's
if you tag that's probably the easiest way at 19th green. So,
and we will go over all the questions.
Yeah, we'll go over all those. So again, we appreciate you guys. If you're watching live, we do appreciate that, and ask for your blessing to subscribe. And then if you're listening on Apple or wherever you guys listen to your podcast, please subscribe. Go ahead and review. Brandon is throwing away his 3 Coors Lights that he just drank. What else you got, brother?
That's about it, man. I really love doing this. We're gonna have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
It's gonna grow bigger. So get aboard now, because we want to have more interaction in the comments. We want to have more questions and get you guys on. So
and don't forget about the giveaway, people.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're asking you to subscribe. I mean, to be honest, we're doing this for fun, guys. This is not. If it turns into something, I'm all for it, right?
Awesome, yeah. If it's a check bigger than $1, we're cashing it.
Right? Who cares, bro?
Yeah, but we're just doing it for fun and
this is
talk to you guys. So
yeah.
Really
all right, everybody. All right, Brandon. We'll see you next week, and I'll talk to you in a minute.
Yes. Sounds good. Later, brother. Have a good night, guys.